we heal ourselves and we do not know that whether we are in the process of getting healed or we are already healed. कैसे पता चलेगा कि आप हील हो चुके हैं या हील के प्रोसेस में हैं? So look for these signs if you feel that you are almost healed or about to heal yourself. When we are healing ourselves, first and foremost thing what happens with you is that you stop reacting to people, situations and circumstances. आप जिस तरह से पहले से रिएक्ट करते हो वो आप रिएक्ट करना बंद कर देते हो. आप रिस्पॉन्ड करने लग जाते हो. यू स्टार्ट रिस्पॉन्डिंग टू पीपल, सिचुएशंस. मान लीजिए पहले आपको कोई कुछ बोलता था तो आपको जल्दी से गुस्सा आ जाता था. अब आप सोचते हैं, समझते हैं और ये रियलाइज करते हैं कि गुस्सा मेरे हाथ में कोयले के समान है और जितना मैं गुस्सा करूँगी या रिएक्ट करूँगी वो मुझे ही उसका हर्जाना देना पड़ेगा. आई विल बी हर्ट बाय होल्डिंग द कोल इन माई हैंड्स. So let me not react because it's not going to help me in any way. So you stop reacting and you start responding more to people, situations and circumstances. Secondly, you stop judging people for who they are. जैसे पहले आप बाहर कभी जाते थे तो किसी के बारे में कुछ बोल दिया, ये ऐसे कपड़े पहनती है, इसका व्यवहार ऐसे ही है, she behaves like this. You stop doing that. You observe people but you do not judge them anymore because you know every person is unique and different in their own ways and you have no control over anybody in this life except yourself. So you stop judging people, you drop it and you start concentrating only on your inner self and your inner harmony. Number 3, you find more comfort in inner peace rather than on the outer chaos or external environment which is full of chaos and unpredictability. आप अपने अंदर इतना काम करना पसंद करते हो कि आपको लगता है कि ये काम करके मैं खुश हूँ, तो जिस चीज़ पे मेरा कोई इख्तियार ही नहीं है उससे दूर रहना ही आपकी सेहत के लिए अच्छा आपको फील कराता है और आप धीरे धीरे ऐसी सिचुएशन से दूर चलते चले जाते हो. विच मीन्स कि आपको पता है कि ये सिचुएशन में मैं कुछ नहीं कर सकती, इससे बेटर है कि मैं अपने इनर पीस को हासिल करूं और इनर पीस पे काम करूं. सो यू स्टार्ट वर्किंग ऑन योर इनर पीस मोर देन व्हाट इज हैपनिंग ऑन द एक्सटर्नल एनवायरनमेंट. यू स्टॉप फिक्सिंग people, situations and things. You stop trying too hard to change anybody. You just work on yourself. Point number 4, you start working on your inner healing. You feel that let me concentrate on my inner healing, my spirituality, take out time for yourself because that is what is in your control. That is what you feel you're happy doing. There's complete euphoria when you meditate or when you are able to detach yourself from everything over which you have no control. So you start working on your spirituality, you start meditating, and also you feel that you are much more peaceful when you're doing these practices to keep yourself away from outer chaos and something which doesn't bring any peace or harmony to you. Another thing is you start loving yourself more. आप अपने आप में इतना प्यार भरते हैं कि आपको दूसरे के प्यार की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ती. You start filling your cup with love rather than wanting all the attention and love to be filled by others into your cup, which means your cup is always overflowing with love. In fact, you don't compromise wherever the situation is not conducive and wherever somebody is crossing the boundary and not or violating the rules of your self-love. You also start to realize that some people and situations are karmic for you in life. Now, what do karmic people and situations do? They pull you down and they have been very meticulously planted by God for you to learn your life lessons. Whereas earlier, when these people would come into your life, you would start fighting with them, you would fix them, you would go to God and ask them for solutions, and you would always complain to God as to why this is happening to you when you haven't done anything wrong. But when you are healed, or almost in the process of healing, you will start to realize that you cannot do anything with these karmic people and situations. So you stop fighting with them and you stop putting in too much of effort to fix these situations and people in your life. You understand that they are there for a reason. They are there for you to teach something, maybe to others, or maybe you have to learn something from somebody in this lifetime. So it's better to learn it rather than fight for it or against it. Also, when you're healing or you're about to get healed, you will have more clarity over confusion. Healing se pehle, you will only have confusion, there's going to be no clarity. You will ask yourself so many questions, you will ask God so many questions as to why things are happening the way they are happening. But when you start healing, you get more clarity. Clarity in the sense that you start to believe that whatever is happening for your ultimate good, and that is the reality of life. It is meant to make you a better version of yourself. During the process of healing, you also realize that your thoughts have become less as compared to the intensity of thoughts in your head. Those thoughts which used to keep making their rounds in your head 24/7, through meditation, through practices of healing and inner self-love, you're able to look at your thoughts with a different perspective. You're able to look at thoughts in such a way that the main job of your thoughts is to come and go. But you've got to be unperturbed by the way these thoughts are coming and going. You also practice detachment from your thoughts, which have stopped to serve any purpose to you. You know how to be in the moment. You believe in being rather than doing. And thoughts which come and go are not bothering you anymore. You know how to detach yourself from these thoughts without getting affected or perturbed by them. You also start to have more faith in the process of things. You start believing that things are happening for the ultimate good, and your fear is reduced. You don't fear anything or anybody. You also believe that God is there, वो ऊपर अपना काम कर रहा है, and whatever he's going to be doing it is going to be the best for you. So you stop interfering in his process and you leave the things to him so that he can actually heal you or take you towards the process of healing. Last but not the least, when you're healed or when you're healing, you know how to create healthy boundaries with people. You know that this is my area and I'm only responsible for my inner peace, and beyond this, I have no control over people and situations. And something which disturbs your inner peace and harmony, you're not allowing that to enter beyond this point. So what happens is when somebody shouts at you, or when somebody rants at you, or somebody creates an atmosphere in the house which is not conducive, you know how to detach, you know how to move away from that situation, you know how to create a healthy boundary, and then you might get back and have a conversation if it's required, or might not have a conversation with such people, because you know that healthy boundary is the best solution to create inner peace, and that is helping you in this process of healing. Good day. For all those people who are healing and about to heal themselves, these are the signs you're going to be looking at, or you're going to be dealing with once you are in the middle of healing or you've already healed yourselves.